Yeah, hanging out with the dew in the morning. Now we all know the Pope passed away, and I don't mean no irreverence. I look at the Pope like the royal family and the Rothschilds, and just another government ruling the world. Some people believe in religions, and some people believe in gods. Some people believe in fate, and other people, well, blessed are those that believe. The Pope visits Texas. Yeah, Pope was state-bound, scheduled to speak in Dallas. And on the way to the venue, the Pope rolls down his glass privacy window in the limousine and says to the chauffeur, "Hey, you know what? I've always rode in these dang things, but I've never driven one. Do you mind if I switch spots?" And being as it was the Pope himself, the chauffeur felt he couldn't say no. He was obliged to exchange seats. It's been years since the Pope had driven, and he was having a time of his life cruising the interstate at 120 miles an hour. And consequently, he was clocked by a state trooper and pulled over. And as the trooper approached the vehicle and got a glance at the driver, he quickly turned around and returned to the squad car and called the supervisor. Trooper said to the sergeant, "Sergeant, I'm afraid I pulled over somebody very important." In which he was replied, "Who is it, the governor?" "No, much more important than that." "The president?" "I'm afraid even more important than that." "Well, who the heck is it then?" "I don't know, but his chauffeur is the freaking Pope." The dust swirled around the barn that day. Sure enough, they played a lively lay. "Come back, you all," I heard someone say. Yeah, they thought they were in Hawaii getting them flowers around their necks. But no, it was a barn dance, and everybody had strung some flowers up to put around the people's cheer, and the mountain dancing and the country boys and girls were kissed by the skin and the sun. And the young and old in love, fancy prancing, homemade moonshine and dandelion wine, and ready and roaring to go, they'd shout, fiddling around the square, feeling fine. Ain't the first rodeo, they know the game, no saying ain't, just speaking plain. All hat and no cattle, all the same, come hell or high water, side by side. They're never alone, bound by clan. Where sisters marry brothers and cousins marry each other. Where the pony tends to roam, it's kinda like the royal family. Daggammit, fiddling fast and a darn tootin' banjo fraying away. Bigger than Dallas on a broke day. Built to last, that barn, it's gonna stay. And if you don't like the heat, then head north, you snowbird. Don't mess with Texas, and that's the law we keep. And remember the Alamo and the Rio Grande, it ain't deep. I remember one time I was in Texas there, and it was just hot as blazes, and I pulled over the van and said to my girlfriend, "Let's jump in." So we jumped in, and we were hanging out with all those people from Mexico in the Rio Grande. And my friends down here in Texas keep telling me about the sun having an ellipse. I couldn't see anything though. The moon was in the way of the entire thing. Yes, sirree golly.